Welcome to Vietnam Step by Step. Why are so many people leaving expensive, stressful cities behind and choosing Vietnam instead? What is it about this long, vibrant country that turns a short trip into a bigger dream? For thousands of travelers, remote workers, and expats, Vietnam is no longer just a place to visit. It is becoming a place to live. Imagine this. The sun is just coming up over Da Nang. The streets are already awake. Scooters stream past like schools of fish. A woman on the corner is pouring rich, dark coffee through a tiny metal filter. Someone else is pulling hot banh mi from the oven. The air smells like fresh herbs, grilled meat, sea breeze, and possibility. You open your laptop in a quiet cafe, answer a few emails, and before the day is over, you are watching the sunset on the beach or wandering through a glowing night market. That is the magic of Vietnam. Life here can feel full from the moment you wake up. One of the biggest reasons people move to Vietnam is simple. Life can be far more affordable. In many parts of the world, people work hard just to keep up with rent, bills, transport, and daily costs. In Vietnam, many newcomers discover that their money stretches further. Apartments, meals, coffee, transport, and everyday living often cost much less than in cities like London, Toronto, Sydney, or New York. For remote workers, that changes everything. Instead of spending most of the month worrying about survival, they can focus on living. And that better life is not just about saving money. It is about what that money gives back to you. More freedom, more time, more comfort, more room to breathe. Then there is the food, and for many people, this alone is enough to fall in love. Vietnam is not a place where eating feels routine. It feels like discovery. A bowl of pho on a cool Hanoi morning. A crispy banh mi eaten on a busy street corner. Fresh spring rolls packed with herbs and flavor. Seafood by the beach. A strong iced coffee in the middle of a hot afternoon. Everywhere you go, food is part of the rhythm of life. It is fast, fresh, colorful, and often unforgettable. But it is not only the taste, it is the experience. Sitting on a tiny plastic stool, watching the city move around you, hearing dishes clatter, scooters pass, people laugh, and vendors call out. In Vietnam, even a simple lunch can feel like a scene from a film. And then come the places themselves. Vietnam is full of contrast, and that is part of its power. Hanoi feels layered and historic, with narrow streets, old buildings, lakes, and a kind of beautiful chaos. Ho Chi Minh City feels fast, bold, and full of energy, where modern towers rise over old neighborhoods, and the city seems to move at full speed day and night. Da Nang offers a softer balance, with beaches, mountains, and a lifestyle that feels easier to settle into. Hoi An glows with charm, especially at night, when lanterns light the streets and the whole town seems to slow down. Then there are the mountains of the north, the coastline stretching for miles, tropical islands, sleepy towns, and hidden cafes tucked away behind busy roads. Vietnam gives people choices. Do you want a buzzing city, a beach life, a quieter, creative town, a base for adventure? Many people move here because they realize they do not have to live the same kind of life they left behind. For digital nomads and remote workers, Vietnam can feel especially attractive. The cafe culture is strong. Good coffee is everywhere. In big cities and popular hubs, co-working spaces are easy to find, and internet access is usually reliable where remote workers tend to stay. That means the day can have a different shape here. You can take calls in the morning, finish work by the afternoon, and still have time for a swim, a street food dinner, or a walk through a local neighborhood. Would you trade long commutes and high rent for ocean views, strong coffee, and a more flexible life? That question brings a lot of people here. Another reason people stay is something less visible but just as important: community. Moving to a new country can feel exciting, but it can also feel lonely. Vietnam, especially in cities like Ho Chi Minh City, Hanoi, and Da Nang, has growing international communities. There are language exchanges, business meetups, fitness groups, creative circles, and plenty of other people who are building a life far from home. For newcomers, that makes a difference. At the same time, many people speak warmly about local kindness. Even when language gets in the way, everyday interactions can still feel welcoming. A smile from a cafe owner, a vendor helping you pronounce a dish correctly, a neighbor pointing you in the right direction. These small moments matter. They help turn a foreign place into something more familiar. Of course, no country is perfect, and Vietnam asks you to adapt. The traffic can be intense at first. Crossing the street may feel like a test of faith. The weather can be hot, humid, or suddenly rainy. Language barriers can lead to confusion. Culture differences can surprise you. Things may not always move the way you expect. But for many people, those challenges become part of the story, not the end of it. You learn, you adjust, you laugh at mistakes, you become more patient, more observant, more open. And somewhere in that process, Vietnam stops feeling like a place you are visiting and starts feeling like a place you are living. That may be the real reason so many people are moving here. Vietnam offers more than low prices or pretty views. It offers energy. It offers texture. It offers a way of life that feels active, social, and alive. Morning markets, late-night food stalls, weekend motorbike rides, beach walks after work. Mountains one week, islands the next. A sense that life is happening around you, not just passing by behind a screen. For tourists, Vietnam can be unforgettable. For remote workers, it can be practical and inspiring. And for many expats, it becomes the kind of place they plan to stay for 3 months and somehow stayed for 3 years. So why are so many people moving to Vietnam? Because here, life can feel bigger, richer, more flavorful, more surprising, more human. It is not always easy, but for many people, it feels worth it. Maybe you come for the food. Maybe you come for the cost of living. Maybe you come for the beaches, the cities, the culture, or the freedom to work from anywhere. But once you are here, you may discover that Vietnam offers something even more valuable, a new rhythm of life. And sometimes, that is exactly what people have been searching for all along. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Vietnam Step by Step.